What's up, guys? It's the middle of January and everyone's getting sick, and I woke up this morning with a sore throat, and you know what that means. I'm probably gonna be fighting off a cold for the next 2 weeks. It's gonna turn into a cough, all that kind of stuff. Wrong, it's not. Because I figured out a trick a couple years ago that's basically kept me from getting a cold or a flu for like the last 2 years. And it's pretty simple. It's backed by science, and you probably haven't heard of it because pharmaceutical companies, they don't want you to know about it because it's free. This trick is free. It doesn't cost you anything. They can't sell it. So what is this secret? You know, for most of my life I'd wake up with a sore throat, and I made the same mistake that probably 95% of you guys made. And what do? You wake up, you feel like shit, you go to work or school, you come home exhausted, and you just sit there and watch TV. You don't do shit, you sit in your ass. But what I realized a couple years ago, basically just through trial and error, and I've researched this since then, is how to remedy that. And the secret, I'm doing it right now. Let's go for a nice long walk. I've been walking for like the last couple hours, and I literally don't feel sick anymore. I can't feel the soreness in my throat at all. Probably walked like 5 or 6 miles, just going for a nice slow walk out in the country. My dog's up there, way ahead of me, and that's all it is. So you might think, oh, that's too easy, that's not going to work. But think about it. Think back to like 6th, 7th grade health class. What's the one thing that helps your immune system? What's the biggest thing that helps your immune system, that fights off disease and infection? Fucking white blood cells. So you gotta let the white blood cells do their job. You know, if you're just sitting on your ass all day, those white blood cells, they ain't moving through your body as well as they should be, as well as they could be. They're just kind of floating around. But you start walking, you work up a little bit of a sweat, your blood starts pumping. Your blood's going through your blood vessels at a faster pace. That means whatever sickness, whatever infection you have in your throat or whatever, is getting way more exposure to those blood cells. It's getting recirculated, and your body is going to be able to heal itself way faster, just because it has more access to those white blood cells. And that's about it. It's basically just common sense, but no one ever talks about it. There are studies that say, oh yeah, you know, exercising for 30 minutes a day will boost your immune system. But like, you know, you ain't gonna walk every single day. But especially for most people, they're not gonna go for a long walk the day that they're feeling sick. But that's what you gotta do. Feel like shit, you just start walking. Just walk for an hour, 2 hours. Longer the better. Basically just walk until you feel better. I feel great right now. And I guarantee you tomorrow I'm going to wake up, probably not going to feel anything. And I really believe that if I hadn't been walking all day today, then I'd be sick tomorrow. So that's the secret. Just try it out. Trust me, you feel that little tickle in the back of your throat, little cough coming on, a little achiness, just walk down the road, man. That's all you gotta do. And you know, while you're out here, might as well just take a few deep breaths in. Just enjoy that fresh air, get some oxygen pumping. You know, oxygen, that's good for you. Your body needs some of that. Before I started walking, I chugged a bunch of water. That ain't gonna hurt either. So do that. And you know, also while you're out here, you can just stop for a minute and kind of just like appreciate nature. Yeah, just appreciate nature. Take some deep breaths, drink some water. Just increase your overall well-being. That's going to help your immune system too. But the most important thing is just start walking. It'll help, trust me.